What number of you have objectives that you need to accomplish throughout everyday life, except as life happens you wind up getting derailed different objectives that end up being substantially more shallow than what it is you truly need to accomplish, yet they've taken such an extensive amount of your time. I realize that has been an issue for me for quite a while, however until I prepared this specific article, I didn't understand it. I realized I was an awful slowpoke and I had poor time the executive's abilities, however I didn't have the foggiest idea how to transform them. Until I went over the 80-20 rule, and here it is. Take out a bit of paper and something to compose with. Try not to type it out on your telephone or PC scratch pad, really record it. I discover it is all the more dominant that way. Presently, take to such an extent or as meager time as it brings and record 10 things you might want to achieve. At the point when you consider your objectives, the ones that will most improve your general personal satisfaction when you do at long last achieve them, what are the ones that you believe are the most significant? Presently, investigate the 10 things you just recorded. Out of those 10, pick 2, and just 2, that you accept are the ones that hold the most significance. Once more, don't be hurried and take as much time as is needed and as much as you need, since it is a significant choice. When you have chosen, then this is the thing that you have to do as absolute best as you can. You have to burn through 80% of your dispensed objective structure time set throughout everyday life and spotlight completely on those 2 objectives and just those 2. The other 20% of this time can be left for the other 8 things on that rundown. Basic. It is remarkable what amount completes when you do it that way. I guarantee, you adhere to that basic guideline, you will wind up achieving more than you at any point figured you could. At the point when your objectives are clear, you run over the precise right answer at the definite opportune time. Warren Buffett. I am, or was, in fact presumably the most horrible slacker that I had ever met. I put everything off until the absolute a minute ago. And keeping in mind that a few people do that since they work best under strain, I am not one of those individuals. Regardless of how hard I would attempt, I would never bring an end to myself of this propensity. I read countless articles and even whole books about how to end yourself out of this propensity with positively no benefit. Once in for a little while I would discover a procedure, become amped up for it and really keep it for 2 or 3 weeks. That is before I would return to being a frightful slacker. At the point when I ran over the 80-20th rule, I doubtlessly read it apathetically and out of unadulterated edginess. After all, it was so basic and simple. It couldn't in any way, shape or form work, right?